This is the Buttertubs Pass, and it's an old rovers road, and what they used to do is, of course, bring the butter up through this road that I've just come across, and they used to drop the butter tubs in here to keep cool. Well, I've just climbed over the fence and I'm not going any further forward, and there you jolly well go. That's a bleeding long way down, and I reckon that'll kill me if I fall. But I love the way the rocks have been formed. I'll turn slowly because I've got to watch my footing. There's gaps everywhere, so lovely bit of water coming down. So this Buttertubs Pass, as you can see. And then if you walk up to this little section here, you can see where the ground has disappeared, and that's a good 20-30 feet drop down that hole. You can't see it, but I can take my word for it that it is. Flaming hell's bells. Yeah, falling apart a little bit, so I'm a naughty boy climbing over the fence. But the way these rocks have been formed, you know, the hollows and stuff, I hope you can see those. Really, really weird. Really weird. Yeah. Buttertubs. Yeah. Oh, that's as close as I can get. Trees are in the way, but that's quite a fall, that is. There you go, Buttertubs Pass. Cheers. This is the other side, and there's no water here, but there's a good 20 to 30 foot drop there. You can walk on the tops of these though. I'm a bit ginger about this because I'm not exactly the most sure-footed person on this planet. But yeah, weird the way the rock formation has formed. Very weird. Pretty. Never seen it before. Let's watch him a step. I'll go to this side. There's a bit of water this side. Oh, flaming Ellsbell, that's a bit deeper. Right, get it carefully now. Careful. There you go. I don't believe I've got the bottom of my thing there. Yeah. Woo! Don't like that wind. I'm not a chicken. Woo! Anyway, this is the very windy. I've got the microphone on. Hopefully it'll cut some of the wind out. Very bleak place, as you can see. But oh jeez. Yep. The wind is very cool as well. So hopefully it's going to get a bit warmer, and that's the look of the valley down there, which isn't too bad at all. There you go. Oh my word. This is the ruins of Pendragon Castle. It is extremely windy again. But evidently somebody must have planted these lovely blue. Did you forget me not? I can't remember what the flower's called now, but I'll go around the outside of it. You're supposed to keep off the ruins and the walls, which I will do. It's definitely all fell in from the amount of stuff I'm standing on, and they don't want you to climb on the walls, which I won't do, and I'll respect that. But what a God blimey! But what a stunning backdrop. Shame about the wind, but as you can see, the amount of rubble that's in here and the amount of openings down there and various other bits and pieces. There's some wire netting over there, so that will be quite deep sectioned out there. Oh, blimey. And vaulted and barrelled, as you can see. It must have been an impressive building. I am going to cheat and stand on this bit here. And God, Jesus, what an impressive little place. What a shame it doesn't exist anymore in any shape that you can make out. Anyway, Pendragon Castle. Let's go around the outside. That looks like the main gatehouse. There was a moat, or there is some sort of remnants of a moat, which is about. It is privately owned. You can see where the moat used to be here. Let me just walk down this section here. The wind is atrocious. Right, so you can see here, hopefully you can, and then this has been filled in for a pathway here. There's an old bridge up there. If I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, old pathway and old, Jesus, the wind is knocking me about, and a bit of an old barn. Right. Oof. Well, I walk around as best as I can. The ground is very uneven, and it is very windy. Lovely view down there to the right, which I'll take you in a moment. Walk past this tree. Looks very oakified, I'm not too sure though. I don't know who's put the flowers in, but quite a big structure by the looks of it. And as you can see, the vaulted, I'll call it gun slits, but they're not, but they're arrow slits or whatever. And coming round to this side, and if you've got a natural landscape here as a barrier, which is a big block, which is quite a big hill. Sorry about this, but it is extremely windy. There's a footpath as such down there. Another wind is tremendous here. But I hope you can get a look at that. Sorry about the if camera work. There's a retaining wall round. Oh, jeez, it's cold. And there's, that seems, I'm tripping up here, I'm tripping on my own feet. As you can see, little nooks and crannies, but as you say, I want there's some of the other areas. I don't know whether people ferret in and out, I don't know. Pendragon Castle. It has had some work done to semi-restore it or keep it from falling down anymore. Damn thick walls anyway. There's the vestibule over there, and this is again the full force of the wind now. Right, it's Monday. I think it's the 15th, and this is what's the route I've been today. I left here this morning and I needed fuel. It wasn't low, but I've had a new fuel tank and sender unit, and it's sending I've got to get used to the gauge. So I left there, went up the 6256 up to Hawes, visited the cheese place. I haven't got no video of that footage because it's just a factory that does cheese, which is Wensleydale. Nice little visit. It was $4.95, which wasn't too bad, and no complaints. Had a good walk around, had a little few tastings of cheese, quite a few of those I liked. I bought 4 samples, which was very nice. I've got that. So from there I had a look at the National Park Centre. I weren't too struck on that because, again, you know, time scales and money. No, not money, but I wanted to go somewhere else. So I drove through here up to the Buttertubs Pass, as I call it, and which is a 17% climb. It was quite a bit of a struggle, and then I stopped at the Buttertubs, took a bit of footage and photos, etc., which was very nice. I went into Thwaite. What a beautiful little village that was. Not much of that, again, because I didn't stop, and this is the route I drove then on the B6270, a superb single track road, a lot of it, up towards Nateby. I stopped through round Nateby, come back down, another little village, come back down here, stopped off at Pendragon, old castle, 12th century, took a bit of photos of that. Come down, there were some waterfalls around here, but I missed them, I couldn't see the signage. So I comes down here to Garsdale Head and joined the 684 for a couple of miles, and then took this turning down here, which is a nondescript road, and followed this road here, which is another 17%er, up through here. There's a lovely little viaduct there, which I didn't get any photos of, and then followed this through into Dent, into here, which is the highest railway station in the country, I'm led to believe, and it's a private house, the actual station. You can rent that. Then I followed this road, Dentdale, a little bit, and I'm around this area here around Dent, on this white road here. I can't even say where I am, but it's around that area there, and that's where I am parked at the moment. Then tomorrow morning I'm up to Sedbergh or Sedberg or whatever, have a little look around there, and then I shall come back down the road here possibly to Kirkby Lonsdale, where I was at the start of the journey at Thursday, and then decide then to come down here and look at Settle, is it, and a few other little places down here. Anyway, that's it. Cheers. Hi. The other thing is as well is not the worst thing, that's the wrong word I'm using. Because I've never drove around the Yorkshire area, Yorkshire Dales or whatever, it's a bit new to me, and I must admit I am very impressed with the area, but I don't think it comes across visually on a camera, because it is quite a flat area. There's not much forestry, there's not much, the hills are lovely, superb. Been very windy today, very windy, but this spot is right low down, and the wind is negligible, and I can survive that. That's not too bad. It's still a bit chilly, but the views have been fantastic. If there's the two of you doing this route and one could take some sort of footage and photos or whatever, yeah, but I've thoroughly enjoyed the route. I've explained that route roughly. Would I come again? Yes, I'd come again, but it's just trying to find places where you want to stop, because I haven't seen it, and so I'm not trying to cram too much in. I feel as though that I'm not rushing either. There is no rush. It's just to get a feel of the place. And I love these barns, these sort of like stone barns, which are everywhere, and quite a few I've noticed for sale to be converted to small houses, beyond my price range. But lovely area. I'm very impressed so far, very impressed. I should have took more time, but it's absolutely bitterly cold, the wind, and trying to film and trying to have no wind noise is impossible. So anyway, this is going on far too long, but I do appreciate the fact that people who watch and comment, and I do always try and comment back. But beautiful place. I'd put this close second to Scotland in places. It's lovely. The roads are nice and small. It's Monday, so it's a lot quieter. The places are less busy, and like Ribblehead, the viaduct there, I mean, there's probably 30 or 40 cars, but there was hundreds there yesterday. Anyway, enough said. I'll download this when I get a chance, and I'll catch you all again soon. Thanks very much. Cheers.